One of the most famous streets in the country is in Silvis, and its importance is a sad one. 2nd Street Silvis became known as Hero Street after 8 young men from there died in service to their country. And now Hero Street is getting rededicated after many documentaries and movies and books written all about it. Felicia Canary is organizing the event, here to tell us about the service next week. And you're here for a special purpose yourself. How are you connected, Felicia?
So
Hero Street?
A lot of connections. Personally, I grew up in Silvis. I'm Hispanic, member of our Hispanic and Latino Employee Resource Group, and been working a lot with the Military Employee Resource Group. So a lot of connections there with Hero Street.
And you run like a deer.
Yes, that's right.
You also have that.
Right.
Well, deer helps support, I know, because I profiled you last year with the John Deere profile as a kind of a employee who gives back. So
yes,
we appreciate you for that.
Thank you. And that's what I was just going to mention, that, I mean, just huge John Deere being community involved, and that's one of the things the Employee Resource Group allows us to do, and John Deere allows us to do.
So you're in charge of this, you're helping organize this event next Wednesday on Hero Street, and I think not everybody's familiar. I mean, what do you think is the most lasting legacy of what Hero Street means in the Quad Cities?
So I think it really, again, it goes to show of like the passion that our culture has. They sent over 100 men and women to actually serve in our nation's war. 8 of those came back, are Hero Street stars that passed away, and really just want to recognize them as being veterans, and also just recognizing the military and our supporters there.
We're looking at one of the services going on, because a lot happens on that street, always on Memorial Day and on those other special days in honoring not only the Hero Street 8, but all of the families there who gave so much. It's amazing. Absolutely. I mean, you know, with such a small street, in a small town in the USA.
That's right.
You know, we've got the Munozes and the Pompas and the Sandovals and the Gomezes and all of them taking part. Do you personally know any of the families?
I do. I went to school with quite a few of them. Now, not family, but I have met so many John Deere employees just in this advertising and talking about this event. John Deere employees, that their family members are right there on Hero Street.
What is the purpose, Felicia, of the rededication here in 2022?
Yep, it's just really to gain awareness to Hero Street and our veterans, and also kind of just share, there's a lot of people here in the community that don't know about the Hero Street, and so just exposing them to Hero Street and the passion that the Hispanics had given to our country. Also just to meet other people that are, maybe we have family ties to it. Maybe I'm not necessarily tied to Hero Street, but my grandpa lived in a boxcar that was right off of there, and he came from Mexico coming up that way, and so we have so many ties there. We went to Hero Street Jam. We want to recreate all that fun with the event.
Yes. We hear a lot about the boxcar neighborhoods. Absolutely.
That was my grandpa. Yeah.
So we have this map that we wanted to show you, just to show, you know, the different names of these are the boys who didn't come back, and their houses are marked there on this map. This is all along 2nd Street, as it's still known among the locals. And so this is going on. It's next Wednesday. This is the service.
That's correct.
And what's going to happen during that, Felicia?
Yeah, so good times. So you're seeing here, right, the map that Mr. Soles, he was my art teacher, but pretty much we're gonna have the event. It's gonna start off with a ceremony. We're gonna go ahead and raise the flag and salute. We're gonna go ahead and start that off, and we're gonna have a guest speaker. His name is Brian Sandoval, and he's gonna go ahead and talk about his dad's uncle and how that connection is to the Hero Street Stars. We're gonna have the City of Silvis, because they couldn't have done this project without them. So kind of talk a little bit about what they've done, and then go ahead, and after that, we're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna go ahead, and we have some food trucks there. We have local band.
I can't believe you didn't forget food.
I know
you would not forget the good food. Would you know which trucks are coming?
Yes, it's Rolitos and then Anale Taquerio. So we're gonna have 2 food trucks, and
that's going to be the good stuff.
That's right. That's right.
So come for the ceremony, stay for the food, is what I would.
And the music.
And the music, of course. Oh, and they'll be dancing in the street.
That's right.
The rededication of Hero Street, the beautiful monument there. It took a long time to get that monument and that memorial set up and transported the way it needed to be, and now it's just a beautiful, shining example there on Hero Street next Wednesday from 4 to 6. that's a nice early time. You know, it'll be before it gets completely dark.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Felicia, thank you for what you're doing with this, because I know this means a lot to a lot of people. So that'll be a good one coming up next week. Thanks, hon.
Well, yeah, I couldn't say enough about our Military Employee Resource Group, Mr. Soles, so many of the folks here that really wanting to make it happen.
They make it happen.
And they give up. Yeah, that's right.
They do it. They do it.
That's right.
Against all odds
That's
sometimes,
right.
I know.
That's right.
Thanks, Felicia.